Hello all. In today's lecture, we will learn about morphology in natural language processing. At first, we have to know the definition for morphology. So, morphology means identifying the internal structure of a word or identifying the meaning of the word is called as morphology. Okay, so identifying the particular meaning or unit is known as morphemes. Okay, for example, the first one given is dogs. Okay, when we are splitting the word, we'll get two morphemes, dog as well as yes. Okay, from that, dog is having a specific meaning. We know it is an animal. Okay, this is called as identifying a morphemes. Okay, splitting a given word into number of words, either it may be two words, three words, or four words, and identifying the proper meaning from that. And also we are giving a tag for each and every splitted word. Okay, whether it is a noun, whether it is an identifier, adjective, etc. Okay, so this is known as morphological process. Okay, so why this concept is necessary means when we are using Google Assistants or when we are searching something in Google, it will give you suggestion. Okay, so at that time, based upon the number of words or letters we are typing, the system is automatically thinking the next word may be like this. Like that, the system is identifying and giving you the suggestion. Okay, so in that cases, this morphology plays a major role to identify the next word, upcoming word, or maybe a upcoming letter. Okay, based upon the meaning of each word, it is identifying or suggesting the next one, upcoming one. Okay, so this morphology is a necessary one in natural language processing. Okay, so we know each and every word can have either only one morpheme or two morphemes, etc. Okay, so if it consists of only one morpheme means it is called as two syllables. Okay, two syllables of word. Okay, then next is, okay, so from this syllables, we are identifying the meaning. Okay, so the meaning of this morpheme is called as sememe, and the form of morpheme is called as formeme. Okay, let us consider another one example, unreliability. Now I am splitting this word into number of morphemes, unreliable, ity. Okay, so totally four morphemes I have. Okay, so in that, which one is having a specific meanings? Un is having a particular meaning, relay is separate meaning, able, but ity is not having any meaning. Okay, so in this word, the stem of word, okay, which is the stem of the word relay. Stem of the word means exact meaning which have. Okay, so from a particular word, I am splitting it into number of morpheme and identifying the stem of the word as well as the number of letters or words added with that. That is also I am identifying whether the noun is added, whether the verb is added. That is also identified by the system. Okay, so main thing is to identify the stem as well as the words added with that. Okay, then allomorphs means variants of same morphemes but cannot be replaced by one another. Okay, so opposite word like happy means we can write it as unhappy. Okay, then possible, impossible. Rather than that, I can't add any other word to create some other meaning for this. Possible is a word. If I'm adding im to this, it will be changed as a word impossible. Okay, if I can't able to add some other letters previously to create it as another one meaningful word. Okay, so like this kind of words are called allomorphs. Okay, then based upon the meaning of the morphemes, we can divide the morphemes into number of types, only the meaning. Okay, so for meaning, it can be divided into two types called as free morpheme as well as bounded morpheme. Okay, so first one, free morpheme. Free morpheme means morphemes that have meaning on their own. Okay, no need to add additional word, additional letters or previously or end of the word, no need to add. such kind of words are called as free morphemes, which have a separate meaning on their own. Okay, example, manage. Okay, it's a single word, stem word, which have a exact meaning. Okay, when I am adding ment with it, it will change into a new word called as management, which have another one meaning. Okay, so this kind of words are called as free morpheme. A word alone have a separate meaning. Okay, the next one, based upon the meaning, we can divide the morpheme into second type called as bound morpheme. Okay, so bound morpheme means a word alone doesn't have any meaning. If I'm adding some letters or some words together, then it will have some other meaning. Okay, that is called as bound morpheme. For example, same previous example you consider, a word manage is there. I added ment with that, so it will be created into a new word with separate meaning. Okay, same thing, consider ment. Ment have no meaning. It doesn't have any meaning. Okay, when I'm adding the manage word previously, it will be changed into as a management and it have a separate meaning. Okay, such kind of words are called as bounded morpheme. I have to add some words or letters, either prefix or suffix. Okay, then only it have a specific meaning. Okay, so this bound morpheme can be again divided into two types called as derivational morpheme as well as the inflectional morpheme. Okay, so derivational morpheme means it allows us to make a new word in a language and to change one other class into another. Okay, so bounded morpheme, we know either prefix or suffix, we are adding something. Okay, so in that, derivational means it makes a new word and change the class of the one word into another word, which means the entire, when you are adding something, either prefix or suffix, the entire meaning of the word is different. That is called as derivational morpheme. Okay, for example, a word quiet is there. I'm adding NESS, ness with that, quietness. Okay, entire meaning is varied. So the word logic is there. I'm adding AL or a CAL with that. So when I'm adding like this, it is converted into logical, illogical, like that. Meaning also entirely changed. Okay, this is called as derivational morpheme. Okay, then the second bounded morpheme is inflectional morpheme. Okay, so inflectional morpheme means don't create new word or word class, but they show the grammatical function of the word. Okay, so when I am attaching some letter or word, it have a specific meaning. Okay, some meaning or functions will be created. Okay, so this kind of words are called as inflectional morpheme. And another one thing is this kind of words would be added always at the end of the stem word. Okay, one word will be there. At the end, we can add ing, ed. Yes, like that, some grammatical words or letters we are adding. So at that time, its function will be entirely changed. Okay, so such kind of morphemes are called as inflectional morpheme. Let us consider an example, walk. Okay, I added s at the end, so it converted into walks. So the meaning also be varied, and their function will be varied. Okay, then boy, it mentions a single boy. When I am adding yes at the end, it is boys, group of boys. Okay, entire function of the word is different. Okay, like that, some of the examples are given: river, greater, jumped, etc. Okay, so these are the two types of bounded morpheme. Okay, so based up, when we are considering the types of morpheme, based upon the meaning, we can divide the morpheme into two: free morpheme as well as bounded morpheme. Free morpheme means without adding some letters or words which have a specific meaning is known as free morpheme. And bounded morpheme means we are adding some letters together to create a meaning. Okay, such kind of morpheme can be divided as derivational or inflectional morphemes. Derivational, a particular letter can be added either in suffix or a prefix to change the class of the word. Okay, in inflectional, just we are adding some letters at the end of the word, so the entire grammatical function will be varied. Okay, so this is considered based upon the meaning of the morpheme. Okay, so this is the structural representation given for the theory part. Then, based upon the properties, okay, properties, we can divide the morpheme types into two called as affix as well as stem. Okay, affix means I already explained in this stem word, either we are adding the letters in the previous or at the end. Okay, that is called as affix. Prefix or suffix, you are adding something, is called as affix. Okay, affix morpheme. Okay, which means based on the property. Okay, so here when the stem, in the stem of the word, I am adding adding some content to the root word. Okay, example prefix. So consider the example use. Okay, so a word use is there. This is the stem word or root word. For this word, I am adding a particular another one word called as misuse. Okay, so this is called as prefix. Okay, then for suffix, talk is there. I am adding ing, talking. Okay, so this is suffix. Okay, so this kind of adding words either previously or at the end of the word is called as affix based property morphemes. Okay, then stem means the core meaning bears the entire word. Okay, this kind of additional words are there, miss, then un, pre, like that, some meaningless words are there. I'm adding some root words to create a meaning. Okay, some root words, some stem word to create a meaning. That kind of words are called as stem like morphemes. Okay, so these two affix and stems are considered based upon the morpheme properties. Okay, so under the morpheme, we study two things here today. Morphemes based upon the meaning and morphemes based upon the properties. Okay, thank you.